Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here, and welcome to the pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. It is Game 3 tonight at Rogers Place. The home crowd is going to be going absolutely mental. The Oilers have a chance to go up 2-1 in their series after splitting in Dallas. Now, they are coming off a tough 3-1 loss where the offense just couldn't quite get anything going. I thought they played good enough to win, but obviously the Dallas Stars, their defensive play, and Jake Ottinger in net, huge difference maker. Now, for the Oilers, there are good signs, though, especially when it comes to their goaltending. Stuart Skinner has thrown together several starts in a row now that have been very, very good. Game 6 and Game 7 against Vancouver, and then Game 1 and Game 2 against the Dallas Stars. So as long as he continues to play at the level that he has been playing at, Edmonton is in a terrific position to win some hockey games here, especially against Dallas in the conference final. They just need a little bit more scoring touch, a little bit more finish, and a little bit more depth scoring from the third line. Now, we are going to talk about the third line because Adam Henrique will be coming in. He will be playing tonight for Edmonton. That I believe has been confirmed, at least from all the media I've seen post on X or Twitter.com. And then for the Dallas Stars, Roope Hintz, he's still a game time decision, so he could play for Dallas. If he does, that is a huge addition to their lineup. He adds a lot of speed, a lot of offense to their top six forward group. So we're going to find out if Roope Hintz is in the lineup, but probably not till later. But for Adam Henrique, he will be playing for the Oilers tonight. Now, friendly reminder, I will be live streaming the game tonight, as always. So if you want to check that out and come and tune in and hang out with the live chat and watch me rage, not kidding, I'm just kidding. I won't actually rage, even though I did get pretty mad last game. Make sure you are liking this video. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the little bell so that you're notified anytime I upload or go live so that you never miss any action on Austin hockey. Now, let's get into the projected lineup here. Series is tied 1-1. Now, the first line, I continue to project to be Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, and Hyman. Second line will be Evander Kane, Leon Draisaitl, Dylan Holloway. Now, it is imperative that Chris Knoblauch keeps that top six the way it is, or at the very minimum, keeps McDavid and Draisaitl separated from each other. In the third period in Game 2, he put those two together. He loaded up the top line, and I felt like that kind of just put the whole team out of sorts. They lost a lot of the flow and a lot of their attack and pressure. So, I don't mind Draisaitl and McDavid playing together in situations, after penalty kills or if you're down a goal late in a game. But playing them for almost a full period together, I wasn't a big fan of that. So I talked about that ad nauseum yesterday in my day after discussion. So as long as Draisaitl and McDavid are on separate lines, get the line matchups that you want. You have home ice now, Chris Knoblauch. So, you can get McDavid the favorable line matchups. You can get Draisaitl the favorable line matchups. And then hopefully the bottom six can also chip in. Now, the bottom six has been chipping in, though. So let's talk about that. Now, this is not an official lineup. This is how I would do the bottom six. I would have Ryan McLeod with Adam Henrique and Warren Foegele, and then I would have Janmark with Ryan and Brown. Now, Janmark, Ryan, and Brown, there are metrics that show that fourth line works. They have worked together in the past. You keep Ryan for the penalty kill and faceoffs, and then you have Janmark and Brown, who have been chipping in offensively recently. That third line with McLeod, Henrique, and Foegele. Now, I understand people that want Ryan McLeod out of the lineup. However, I took Sam Carrick out of the lineup in my own projected lineup here. Carrick, of course, he can win draws, but he doesn't add a whole lot in terms of defensive play, and he can penalty kill, but I just think Ryan McLeod is better, and Ryan McLeod is the faster player. So if you're taking, if you're putting Henrique in, who's a slow player, I wouldn't want to take out a speedster like Ryan McLeod. If Ryan McLeod is the one that's coming out of the lineup, and as of this recording, it hasn't been confirmed who will come out of the lineup for Edmonton. Obviously, if McLeod comes out, I'll understand that decision. McLeod has struggled greatly so far in the postseason. Warren Foegele, you could argue, could come out too, but I like Fogel's game recently. He's getting in on the forecheck. He's been hitting some guys, and he has looked much better. He's just a little bit snake-bitten in the goal-scoring department. Ryan McLeod, he's been a lot, a perimeter player, I'll call him that. He's been very perimeter player. Game 1 against Dallas, he played fine. He was throwing some hits. I think he had 4 or 5 hits, which was great, but he's not really getting into dirty areas right now. And the defensive side of the puck, him, Ryan, and Foegele were really struggling. So something had to give on that third line. Hopefully Adam Henrique can, balance it out a little bit. And Henrique, he's a smart player. Like I said, he's not fast, so he's not going to beat anyone with his speed, but he has hockey awareness. He has on-ice smarts. He knows where he needs to be. So I would like to keep McLeod in there, and I would also like to see him on the wing. I think Ryan McLeod is much better on the left wing rather than in the center position. Ryan McLeod, all of his production pretty much came on Draisaitl's left wing this year. McLeod, he has not produced when he plays center at all. Now, I like McLeod's defensive game in terms of his two-way play. I like his tenacity on the back check, and I like his penalty kill. At the end of the day, though, if it's McLeod that comes out, Fogle or Ryan, or Carrick, I understand why you would take any of those players out to insert Adam Henrique. However, this is how I would roll with the lines if I was Chris Knoblauch, but I'm also not a head coach in the NHL, so we'll see how much my opinion even matters here. Of course, the extra forwards in my own projected lineup would be Carrick, Gagne, and Perry. Now, I do expect Perry. If the Oilers lose tonight, I would expect Corey Perry to also be inserted into the lineup at some point in this series, and I would like to see Sam Gagne play too, but Gagne seems very unlikely. I think you would need 2 or 3 injuries to wingers before Gagne got in, or centermen too, I guess, because Gagne can play center. Now, when it comes to the defensive pairs, I expect no changes here. Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Desharnais, Kulak with Ceci, and then Broberg and Kemp are your extras, and Troy Stetcher, maybe he's an extra. I have no idea where Troy Stetcher is right now. In my personal opinion, though, I would like to see Cody Ceci out of that lineup. I would like to see Philip Broberg in the lineup. I would like to see Nurse play with Kulak. Kulak has played right defense before. I would like to see Broberg playing that third pair with Desharnais as his partner, but I don't think Knoblauch and Paul Coffey are going to do that. That's just my own personal opinion, though. That's what I would have liked to see. And then, of course, Stuart Skinner, he will be starting. He has been playing very good hockey as of late, and hopefully he can continue to give the team a chance to win. Him playing at the level that he has been the last several games here gives Edmonton a shot to come out of this series and get to the Stanley Cup final. So hopefully for Stuart Skinner, hopefully he can play well on home ice. He has struggled a little bit on home ice this postseason. Hopefully he can step it up here. Now, the pregame numbers. Edmonton, they are 9-5. Their expected goals for in all situations ranks 4th in the playoffs at 54.47%. Their power play is now 2nd. It's actually fallen behind Colorado's. It's at 34.9%, which ranks 2nd. Penalty kill continues to rank 1st, though, 92.7%. Goals for per game ranks 2nd at 3.7 goals for per game. Goals against per game, 2.71, which ranks 8th. Team save percentage in all situations, 89.20%, which ranks 9th. And then team shooting percentage is down to 4th at 11.76%. Dallas Stars, on the other hand, they rank 2nd in expected goals for in all situations in the postseason, 57.21%. Their power play ranks 6th at 24.3%. Their penalty kill slowly starting to climb up. I think it started the series at around 69%, so it is now at 72.4%, which ranks 10th. Dallas scores 2.87 goals per game, which ranks 7th. They only give up 2.33 goals per game, though. They are a very stingy defensive team. And Jake Ottinger, like I mentioned earlier, terrific goaltender. Goals against per game, 2.33, which ranks 3rd. Save percentage, 91.75%, which is outrageous. That ranks 4th best in the entire postseason. And their team shooting percentage, obviously, Dallas is looking for a little bit more finish right now. It's at 9.93%, which ranks 8th in the postseason. So you look at Dallas's PDO, they're pretty much right at 100. Same with the Oilers. So where these teams are at, it makes sense, the styles that they play. For Dallas, obviously, they're looking for a little bit more finish, a little bit more depth scoring here. And for Edmonton, they need their top guns to start being their top guns. Edmonton's depth has come through. They've played quality minutes. The goaltending has come through. Stuart Skinner has given them 2 quality starts in a row. We need Draisaitl and McDavid to be the best players on the ice tonight at Edmonton. And there's no excuses because the team is on home ice. Chris Knoblauch gets last change, get the favorable matchups, find a way to score some goals, and come out on top 2-1 in this series. Now, my player to watch is going to be Connor McDavid. Speaking of being the best player, I find McDavid has not been the best player for quite some time in the postseason, actually, whether he's injured, sick, or he's just being defended and checked very well. I'm inclined to think that teams have just, they're honing in on him when it comes to playing defense. And Connor McDavid, I'm hoping for a much better effort and outing here. Obviously, the effort level is not what I'm concerned about. It's the output and production that I am. Game 2, he was held off the score sheet. Him and Draisaitl, actually. It's pretty rare that both of them get held off the score sheet. Draisaitl had his point streak snapped as well. So I expect McDavid and Draisaitl to kind of, they're going to be playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think in front of the home ice crowd, it's going to be feeding them. I expect a big game from Connor McDavid tonight. Now, when it comes to a game day prediction, who is going to win this game? Well, if Roope Hintz plays for Dallas, and if they continue to get good goaltending from Ottinger, and if the Oilers' top guns continue to struggle, Dallas is going to come out on top. For the Oilers, if Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are able to produce at an elite level again, If Stuart Skinner continues to play strong hockey, and if the third and fourth lines can just break even and not be hemmed in their own zone for half the game, that goes the same for Brett Kulak and Cody Ceci, then obviously the Oilers have a terrific chance. Of course, special teams pretty big as well. We'll see if Edmonton is able to, generate more than 1 or 2 power plays in a game. I wasn't exactly mad at how the last game was officiated. Obviously, as an Oilers fan, I want to see more power plays because this team is incredible on the power play. However, the refs, they are letting them try and decide this game at 5-on-5. The Oilers 5-on-5 play has been very good. However, now Oilers fans, you're not going to be happy with this prediction because I am going with a Stars win. So Edmonton, they won the first game in Dallas, then lost the second game. I think it's going to play out similarly here. I think Dallas is going to win the first game in Edmonton, and then I think they're going to lose the second game. I think the series is going to be tied 2-2 heading back to Dallas. So for tonight, I'm saying Stars win. However, I hope I'm wrong. And I'm wearing the Ryan Smith 94 jersey here. I'm trying to channel some old school Oilers energy. So hopefully the Oilers are able to come out on top, find a way to win, go up 2-1 in the series, take advantage of home ice. However, my head is saying Stars are going to take this one. They're going to go up 2-1 in the series before Edmonton ties this series back up on Wednesday. What is your game day prediction? Make sure you let me know all of your game day thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think should come out of the lineup? Who do you think should go in with Adam Henrique? Obviously, let me know all of your predictions, game day thoughts, that sort of thing in the comment section below. Friendly reminder, again, I will be live streaming tonight. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe if you liked the video today or really liked it. And tell someone that you love them before the game, all right? Truly appreciate it, Oil Country. You are seriously the best. And Dallas Stars fans, good luck tonight. I'm looking forward to the matchup. Take care.